Hey, check it out. You're smoking with your boy JoeThunder. This podcast brought to you by Be Good Dispensary, our official sponsor. Bringing the latest and greatest in hip-hop and the arts and cannabis culture. With co-host Elvis Freshlee and DJ Sin. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JoeThunder back once again with another banger for you, another episode. We got a motherfucking man that y'all need to know about in the building. We got my homie co-host Elvis Freshlee in the building.
Yo, what to do?
Chilling. How you doing, brother?
You know, just making moves, man.
Yeah, making
Chilling
moves.
out, you know. We're missing Sin tonight.
Yeah, Sin ain't here tonight. Can I get a one, huh? For Sin? There you go.
That's
We got Juan in the building.
Shout out, Juan.
Behind the camera. He's smoking right now on the couch. But he's throwing up gang
He was doing
signs.
some gang signs.
Like, hey, fool,
on us.
I'm smoking.
Blunt all the way.
No big deal.
But check it out. Check it out. Like I said, man, shout out to our official sponsor, Be Good Dispensaries.
Let's go.
Yep. 11 West Hampden. They got all those specials right now. Got some good stuff for you.
Yeah. 114 Cherokee. Right across the highway from Boondocks.
You got a
Boondocks.
Jeep for sale?
And we got another motherfucking dope episode for you today. We got, this cat's a YouTuber. He's a cannabis vlogger. He likes representing the things that he likes. You know what I mean? He be doing some wild ass shit with some wild ass people. It sounds like we got Mattias in the building. What is going on?
House.
Gotta say thank you for getting the name right. I appreciate. Yep.
There you go. There you go. He just let it
Thank you for
release.
getting the name. Yeah. You know.
That was a release for y'all. If y'all don't know
Appreciate you guys having me here.
Appreciate you coming, man. You know what I mean? Been hearing good things about you. We met a couple of times, you know what I mean? But it's glad to have you on the show.
Yeah.
You know, this is your first time. Give them a little, let them know who you are, man.
Mattias, I think 27.
You youngster. Hell
Yeah, right. I know. I've met some artists that have been blowing glass a lot longer than me. People that have been growing weed longer than me, and that's absolutely crazy. But I've been blessed with an opportunity to take a camera into the industry and kind of show people the side of things that
The other side.
exactly.
of things.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been great.
The exclusive shit, the shit they had to see, right?
100%.
What kind of stuff are you into showcasing? What do you like to?
Extraction seems to be the most viewed.
Yeah.
People love seeing extraction, and I feel that's because.
Can you explain that real quick? Because I don't even know what extraction is.
So when you're taking the cannabis plant, there's a couple different ways to wash it. There's tons of different ways to wash it. You can use BHO or butane, which ends up as the BHO. You can use ice water, which ends up as hash rosin. And taking the kind of technical view of that and showing people how we get recreational stuff to the market is huge, because there's so many states out there that are either just legalizing.
Don't even know.
They don't know. They have no clue.
They're in the blind.
So being able to show that to people that just don't see that on the everyday seems to be a really big a trigger for some views. And not that that's what I'm into, but I like giving people what they want to see, and that seems to be one of the...
You're doing like videos of rosin being pressed and
100%. 100%. Washing. Pressed, freeze-dried, coming out.
So the whole process.
A whole rundown of the whole shebang.
The most information I can get in with the company allowing me to film what they'll allow me to film is the best video I can do. Oh.
Yeah, bless you.
Yeah.
It's all right, bro.
Or whatever you're supposed to say.
Whoops, I need a
I
refill.
know. I see. You came prepared. You came with the Grey Goose and the lemonade.
I can't get down here without being in character.
Right.
And the character's half drunk all the time, isn't he?
Is that your favorite right there?
That's the heat.
I like Grey Goose. I won't lie. I tried to show up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not.
I see you got the chain on.
My wallet. Yeah, exactly. My wallet does not represent what everybody's seeing here tonight. Tito's is a great vodka, and will be treated as such.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Grey Goose because I'm on camera.
Hey, what made you start making videos and doing like the YouTube stuff?
So I bought a heady piece of glass, and I had been like searching through some heady stores in Oregon. I kind of started all of this in Portland.
Okay.
I found a heady piece of glass, and instantaneously when I bought it, made a video and tagged the artist. I had no Instagram followers.
Right.
I am getting recognition from people who like the artist himself.
Quite a few avenues.
It was really cool. It was something I hadn't
Not just
experienced
one.
before.
Yeah.
And I remember I was making car videos. I had a somewhat cool car at the time, and those videos were doing okay. But then when I started posting crazy dab stuff, nose dabs, that was the one that took off.
So basically a dab and you just took it through the nose.
Yep.
Like kind of like
There
shotgun.
I need to remember this guy's name because I can't go through this without giving him credit, and I will here momentarily. But somebody did have the idea before me. He had a slop cup or maybe some sort of heady cup. So it literally went straight up his nose perfectly. Dude took the dab and was like, I can do this. I can try this. I did, and fortunately for me, unfortunately for him, I blew up on that, and I've tried to stay very close with this person because like you don't want to overshadow the OGs. I think
pay your respect.
Exactly.
About homage.
And there's a lot of respects that have to be paid with what I do. You guys know Custom Grow?
Yeah.
Jolioli. Right. What up, YouTube?
What up?
Not my favorite person in the industry, but he paved the road for every single thing I've done. So I respect the fuck out of that man. I respect the fuck out of anybody that came before me to do this, because without that, I would not be able to be sitting here doing what I'm doing. And that's just, it's a great feeling. Like there's people out here that are able to smoke weed and basically build a living off of that when 20 years ago we would have been prisoned. Like
right.
No,
absolutely.
I've been in jail lots of times for moving packs, and to be able to transition from that to making money off of it, it's insane.
Right.
It's insane.
A whole different world, right?
Shout out to Colorado, making that whole move start. Shout out to Oregon, taking up the secondary. I ended up being there. If I live in Oklahoma or Texas or something, this life wouldn't have been possible for me. But those states have made it so that people can come out and be like, hey,
I'm a pothead.
Exactly. I'm a pothead, and I like doing what I'm doing.
I love it. Yeah.
Check this shit out.
Hey, what's some of the other crazy stuff you've done on your YouTube channel, as far as, like the dab, the nose dab? Can you break dance and smoke a blunt at the same time?
I'll tell you, there's one that I've done that I don't have on YouTube, and I don't particularly want to put on YouTube just because of one particular person in the video. I'm not a big fan of them.
You can't edit them out?
I can. It's hours and hours worth of work, and I'm thinking about doing it. But then there's a secondary person who I like a little bit less. Or no. I like
There's a couple motherfuckers in this video that we don't like.
A little bit more than that.
That's it.
One more than the other.
At the end of the day, I got ash and vodka on me.
Yes.
That's how you really party. You're partying.
Party, you're getting lit.
He got ash and juice on him.
I appreciate the welcoming atmosphere.
Yeah, feel free to spill on yourself all you want.
So we did a video. It was a, I think, 25-foot car hauling trailer. So it was about 12 feet tall, 25 feet long.
Okay.
We had a pound of weed. And we took probably 3/4 of a pound and put it in one electronic blowing device.
Okay.
And then we put the other half in a secondary electronic blowing device. And we just ran them until, and this is not a joke whatsoever, one person was coughing blood. One person was under the table, like basically just trying to get away from the smoke. And 3 of us were still sitting here trying to get out the door. We were like, we're going to die. So let me just explain this a little better, because this one's hilarious. We literally took a 25-foot trailer, shoved the desk in there, and then when we realized that the desk wasn't going to fit any way other than directly sideways, because it was exactly the length of the trailer, the width, we decided, okay, put it sideways, cover the door, we'll knock on the door when we need to get out, and the person outside, Kim, is going to come up and open the door for us.
She couldn't hear ya.
She was pregnant. On the other side of the room, belly out to here, she had to stand up very slowly and then start to walk towards us. And we're all in here like, we are going to die.
Right.
We are going to die. It has been 3.5 minutes since we've knocked on this door, and we're going to die. In reality, it had been maybe like 15 seconds, but when you're in, you're in a place with no oxygen, like, I'm not joking. Okay.
You're dying.
Let me tell you guys something cool about a hot box. You guys, Blazers.
Right.
Easy, right? Fires every time.
Right.
When you're doing a hot box, the smoke thickens all throughout the air, expelling all the oxygen towards the outside of whatever you're hotboxing.
Right.
When you do this in a hotbox, there is nothing. Nothing happens because you need the oxygen to light the flame.
Right.
When you understand that there is so little oxygen in the room that you're hotboxing,
That you can't light a fucking
that you
torch.
can't light a blazer, you panic.
Yeah.
Like that shit was scary. We got out, dude puked blood in a trash can. The guy that I really didn't care about and wish he might have possibly croaked. He didn't come as close as I'd wish, but you know, at the end of the day, that was a really cool video that hasn't ever been posted on YouTube.
Damn.
So
The death,
there's a lot of cool
almost
stuff
death.
that people have done in their lives, and it doesn't get posted on YouTube.
Yeah.
Even the funniest thing that you say for 5 years, it's gonna be between you and your best friend.
Right.
And that's something I've found with YouTube that is amazing, is you're allowed to kind of film those days that are shitty, aggravating, hilarious, amazing. Whatever you're filming, it just ends up as this tornado of emotions, and sometimes it is shit, and sometimes you end up with this thing where you're like, wow, whatever happened today wasn't what I was expecting, and I'm so glad it happened the way it happened.
Right.
And I love that.
That's sick.
To answer the question though, that was my favorite YouTube video. Like that was the video that was the craziest, that hasn't
Seen
ever lost my mind.
Damn.
Explain how you do your videos. Are they like 5-minute videos? Are they 10-minute videos? Do you drop 4 videos a day, or how many a week?
Yeah, how often is it?
So my Instagram just got deleted.
Fuckers.
Wasn't the worst. I've expected it. I lost about 400,000 followers.
Yeah, 400,000 fucking.
But at the end of the day, I was shadow banned
Already.
all the way. So I was
Couldn't
getting
even find your
views.
shit until you spelled it out.
Exactly. And my name's horrible. Who the fuck is gonna remember my name? It's MATQ520SW. Like it's not great. I should have picked an easier name. That was a gross understatement on my part. Maybe like that nose down.
Then you had a
guy.
bunch of copycats, right?
There's been a ton, and
Like Instagram people, like make fake Instagrams with your shit, right? Bless you. Like, yeah.
oh yeah. Lots of times it happens. It more so happens with people stealing the content that I've made and reposting it to their page.
Right.
A lot less so with people remaking pages of mine that are
Using your same exact profile. picture.
Exactly. And
So weird.
it's
It was so hard for me to find you just because of that.
I know, we just had to type in every single letter of the new profile I've made that has 5,000 followers. We were talking about this earlier. When there is somebody that comes out and says, hey, I am a cannabis influencer, cannabis vlogger, cannabis everything manager.
Yep.
That's what we need. And there's so many people. Koala, Mac Dizzle, Aaron, Florida Boys. There's hundreds of names now that make big time cannabis content, and none of us are allowed to make any money off of it besides what we get paid for promotion. And that's honestly brutal. Like we put our heart and souls into this. I don't know about all the other content influencers I'm speaking about, content creators, excuse me. Actually, I do know about some of them. And I do know they put in more work than me, and they've been doing it longer than me. It's kind of where we're all just kind of sitting here waiting for some sort of change to happen in the laws between CBD and creatable content on YouTube, because that's it. Once that happens, it's over. I'm a millionaire.
Right.
I'm a millionaire. I haven't monetized content in 5 years. I've never made money off of YouTube. The second CBD is allowed to monetize content on YouTube, I'm a fucking millionaire, and I just have to hold out to that point. And I don't want to say that that's what I'm doing, like I'm trying to get there for the money. It's always about the people that message me and say, hey man, you saved my life. Like I was in a bad spot and you made some cool videos and they kept me out of that mindset. that's what the videos are about. But don't get me wrong, I'd love a Lamborghini one day. I'd love to take subscribers out in a Tesla Model Plaid and do cool stuff. I don't have the money or the means to do it right now because cannabis is so frowned upon.
And people want it.
Right.
They're literally begging for it and can't even get it.
100%. And YouTube will restrict your searches.
No, is YouTube's doing the same thing? You can't even get shit up or what?
So with Instagram, it's pretty brutal. With Instagram, there's not much of a black and white. It's kind of all gray, and whatever they say goes. Yep. And that's hard. That's really hard when you don't have an idea of where you should go and say, this is acceptable content, this is unacceptable content. You post a video in that gray area, and they remove you. It's like, oh well, I guess. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hey, what? Why do you think they're hating on that shit? Because, like, it seems like everything's starting to come around, like, all the states. I mean, it's just really a matter of time before all, you know,
I mean, they're stealing all this information, and they're trying to, like, backpedal now and act like they weren't doing any, you know.
Well, they're trying to backpedal and act like we didn't build the fucking community. Like, guys, Instagram was built off of bong rips and cat videos. Like, there is no other purpose for this app. Nobody goes on Caitlyn Jenner's page to see a sunset. They go to see her ass, her cat, or smoke some weed. I don't think she's done that third thing, but I'm telling you, if she did, there's millions of dollars in there. That was something Jeremiah from Positive Vibes said recently. It was that we built Instagram, and we did. We 100% did, because there was a time when cannabis content was the most prevalent thing on Instagram, and the fact that we're now being barred and shadow banned and basically disregarded from the people that we've helped build your app. It's hard.
Well, what's up with like another platform? Is
Problem with another
that's enough? Is there anything else that could succeed?
So TikTok would be great, but the second you post anything weed related, gone.
It's a wrap.
Gone.
How do we?
There have been people. I'd like to give a shout out to, I think it's Koala, MacDizzle, and Errand. 3 huge names in the cannabis community who built the WeedTube, which was a great place for people to post weed videos. I think it was backed by Tommy Chong. He put in a bunch of money for it. They gave us a place where we can't be deleted, which is amazing, and I love that. But also, Google is part of all this big
YouTube
advertising. Yeah, so
they control this shit.
Exactly. You make a site called the WeedTube.
It's gonna end up fucking 10,000th when you search.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And they've done great. They've had a lot of money come in. They've done a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, that's all it is, dude. It really fucking sucks. Like, somebody goes.
This time was already all spent building something up that people really got attached to. People are really loving.
Now they want to take it away.
They took that shit away, and it's almost impossible to create another platform because 1, there's too many people trying to do it, and 2, there's other stuff too. Like, what's that other one? I have that.
Oh, the live one.
That one too.
Yeah, you know the live one. I'm talking about.
Cannabis though.
Yep. Cannabis.
That one. I mean, there's just like there's some that, but they're hard to use. They're not as. It's just not the same. Not the same. You know?
At the end of the day, Instagram has the money to run servers. Cannabis companies don't have the money to run servers. We need somebody to come into our... We have a lot of really cool influencers. We have Mike Tyson.
Yep.
All over. Afro Man. Snoop. All over. We have some great influencers. What we need is for these gentlemen to take their power, gentlemen, ladies, every single person in the cannabis community to take their power and say, hey,
we're done. Yeah.
This is kind of us, and you guys are taking away from us. But because it's so shunned in the current community, especially in Hollywood and stuff, it's like, man, this dude smokes weed.
Alcohol got money and stuff.
100%. I love The Rock. I think he's great, but also like, dude, make some weed.
Yeah.
Like, quit making tequila. I get you got the tequila. Tequila's doing great.
Right.
Great
make
job, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. Good job to The Rock.
Love your rap song. Now make some weed.
let's talk about that for a second. Can we just go back? I love Tech 9. Fucking love Tech 9. Don't give a shit about what anybody says about the Rocks line. I love Tech 9. God.
Oh, yes.
Let him get out there though. He used to do once a year show ups in the town I used to live in, and I missed 2 of them. And the way you could like see them was you would go in and you would chill in the thing, pay for your ticket, or you'd be one of the crazy people that lived in my town, and you would go and you would get a floaty, and you would drop into the river up here, float past the amphitheater, come back around, end up over here, walk back, drop it in, do it again. And you get basically
watch the show.
You get 1/3 of a show.
Right.
Plus you're rafting the river, or floating the river the whole time.
That's wild.
Or you go to Red Robin across the
That is
river.
pretty wild. Right, Red Robin.
Red Robin had a deck on the back, and it was like directly across from the
Oh, sick.
music dome, so you could just literally eat outside, and you'd literally have
See the
a
whole
front
shit.
row, or not front row, but a ticket to the
Pretty
Tech 9
good.
show.
Wow.
Somehow my dumbass missed every one that they ever put on.
Damn.
Every year I fucked up.
Fucking Tech 9, dude.
What's your favorite Tech 9 song?
I was in jail with Tech 9's manager once, and there was a big debate between me and him about what the best song he had ever released was. My vote would go for Midwest plus any other Choppers song, where he brings together all the just drill heavy. Yeah, I love them. I love them all. They're all fantastic. Demons is going to be my favorite solo Tech 9 song, though. That's just...
Yeah.
I love Tech. I love Tech and I love Wayne. 12 years old, found out about rap. Those are my 2 favorites, and I'd kill actually to see Nicki and Wayne in the same show.
That'd be dope.
If they banged each other on stage, like I'd kill myself afterwards. I'd just be like, yeah, that's it.
It's been a nice life.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
been a
it.
great life. I just saw Wayne and Nicki do what they said they would never do. Let's go. Go on.
Don't stop, get it. I wanna rock. Hell yeah. I'll be watching some videos for She Be Wild, bro. She be...
Yeah.
Somebody came on one of my live streams the other night, and I was, I think it was Rockstar by Wayne and Nicki, where she says, or no, oh, babe, what's that song? Only by Nicki and Wayne, and she says, I'll let her, I think Wayne says, or Wayne or Drake says, I'll let her eat my ass like a cupcake. And my first response was, bro, that's not a cupcake. Like that's everything. That's the whole cake. That's all of it. Like
Right.
there's no cupcakes here. This is fucking the. You see those videos of the people dropping cakes on a skateboard? That's it. That's Nicki Minaj's ass on the floor.
Well, then they have the song Truffle Butter.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started on that.
Which, like, is a crazy song. It's a dope song, and the beat and everything. And then I'm always like, this is a dope song. Why haven't I heard it? And then I, like, start to click. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, you hear the lines, you're like, yeah, oh. Yep, got it. Yeah, I think Famunda cheese and truffle butter are pretty closely related. I think they're like right here.
The same, around
Yeah,
the same thing.
yeah,
They're
right there.
They're right.
They're right there, bro.
Actually.
The
Neck
Famunda
and
cheese.
neck.
You're absolutely right.
Whoops.
Famunda cheese, you know.
That cheese from under.
It's so bad. It's so bad. There's no reason for anybody to make a song about truffle butter.
Truffle butter.
Nut
Holy
cheese.
shit. It's
They
nut
could have called it nut cheese and it would have been the same thing.
Yeah.
Gonna get that.
Are we gonna 3-way a dab here?
Oh my god.
Let's 3-way a dab.
Yeah, let's do it up. Shit.
Yeah, fuck. I guess I'm
It's
down
fresh
to die.
heady. I've only had it like 2 days.
We're
Shout
gonna
out.
three-way.
Hit
Positive
your fucking
vibes.
that heady. That shit
Let's
looks
go.
amazing.
Let's go. We're doing
Explain
some of
heady
this.
to me real quick, because I'm thinking heady's like it hits you hard, or like are you talking about the weight,
Heady is a really hard thing to explain.
or is it okay?
So let me. Do you know cars?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a difference between a R32 Nissan GTR from 1992 making 700 horsepower
Right.
and a Ferrari today making 700 horsepower.
Right.
Today's glass is going to be sold on that big, heady level. It's
Gotcha.
going to be sold so that you know the name, you know the function, and that's everything you know. American made
Everything.
American made's kind of like a staple of heady glass, but it doesn't just apply to American made glass. There are Japanese, I've actually met one Russian artist. There are people all over the world that make this glass, and it is considered heady when it's an art form.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a piece. It's a
Exactly.
masterpiece.
It's not
What's the most heady piece you've ever smoked out of? The most expensive.
I think I've
$1
hit a couple hundred thousand plus.
We hanging on 2
$1 million,
Chainz?
I don't think anybody ever has sold that. The one that 2 Chainz hit on most expensive items, pathetic. That wasn't even close.
Not even. It's for sure.
No, it was for shame. Heady glass comes from when the artist puts their heart and soul into it, and I've hit some $100,000 pieces where I would say that's probably the cap of heady glass.
I'm gonna say it's like a samurai sword. It's like a very articulate
where it's
piece.
dripped into the water,
Everything,
perfect. Everything's done exactly.
That's heady.
There has to be some form of heady within the piece. Whether
that
that
extra,
is
extra.
a 100% clear scientific piece with 5% of heady worked into the bowl or something, or whether it's this gorgeous piece of art. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
You see this?
That thing's beautiful.
You see this? See this blue and green?
Yeah.
Blue and green right here.
Nice.
Turns watermelon. Yeah, like pink, yeah.
Watermelon.
So that's
You're
called
right.
fume, and that's really, really old school tech. But some of the new artists are taking it and they are turning it into something that color changes with the type of light you use.
That's dope.
That's super dope.
That
I
was
like
so
it.
vodka.
Oof. Straight vodka.
I'm gonna take this one.
Yeah.
Just bring it over here.
Do do do.
Fuck.
Oh man.
I think a lot of people have that. Misconception of heady glass, though, that it's unobtainable. It's always going to be over $1,000. You need to smoke the best weed out of it. And at the end of the day, that's all incorrect. The only thing that matters is that it is a piece of art and you respect it. And that's where the value in heady glass comes from, is you have to value it yourself.
Right. It's a heady, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I like to explain, it's like the hype. It's
100%.
Like, it is hype, you know, it is the hot shit.
It's the
It's
Cristal.
Hot shit. It's Cristal,
Jordans.
yeah, it's the
When
fire.
somebody like this makes a piece 12 times a year, you got one in 12
damn.
shots in a year to get
Okay.
a cool piece. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but
But
there
no, I got
are
what you're saying. It could be a
artists-
numbered piece. It could
Yep,
be,
exactly.
you know.
Shout out to Pogo Glass, his freaking sexy ass. This motherfucker ended up taking a Dichro chip to the back with an NFT on it, a QR code on the back of it.
Oh shit.
So you get an actual NFT with your rig, and
Wow.
yeah,
Damn.
that was cool.
That's
He was
next
doing
level
that
shit.
a year and a half ago. I'm not gonna lie, like he's super hot from the back, but he's hotter because he figured that shit out a year and a half ago, a year before people started getting the NFTs.
Right? He was on it from the get.
So imagine this: you buy a rig, your rig costs $2,000. Ethereum goes up to $6,000. Your rig is worth $4,000 more than it was. Like, why would somebody not buy that? That was really cool.
Now, do you smoke out of that rig?
You smoke out of that rig,
And
and
you
on the
clean
back
it
of it,
right-
like, just imagine right here is just an NFC tag or a QR code. In Dichro, I think he does them in. So when you buy that rig, you get transferred over to your account everything that comes with that rig.
Like some digital art and shit or something. Or just the rights to that.
I don't want to explain NFTs.
It's like a numbered
Yeah,
piece.
Somebody's gonna shit
Yeah,
on me in the
no.
comments. I'm just gonna.
No, I
shout
get
on
what
it.
you're saying though. It's just an NFT.
Yeah, exactly though. Like your piece of glass is related to something on the blockchain, and that's super cool. For those of you who don't,
It's almost like
it,
instead of an NFT, it's like a real NFT because it's like limited to like say 10 or whatever, and it's
yeah,
just
exactly. You
it's
only
almost
get
just like
that piece.
the certificate of authenticity
So
online.
the genius comes from when the artist minted that NFT, which is now related to a piece of glass. He makes money every time that piece of glass sells.
Right.
That's huge. That's huge for an artist.
It's like
Lots
owning
of
your
glass
own
artists
shit.
in this industry, they sell their pieces for 600 to 1,000 more than what they were anticipating on it selling for.
Right.
That's not huge. $600 ain't huge, especially when you're kind of required by the industry to kind of churn stuff out
Right.
excessively. Otherwise, you lose your holding. So for somebody to be able to say, "Hey, this is an NFT," you get your own crypto porn. Here you go. It's a big opportunity for a lot of people. I'm not trying to push this either. I know nothing about NFTs, but it's a big opportunity for a lot of glass artists to come in and say, "Hey, we can one of one our pieces. We can say, hey, this was the only piece that has this thing on it," and that's cool.
Right.
Same for any graffiti artist or
Right,
anything like
anything.
that. You take, yeah, exactly. You cut that out and you say, hey, this was mine. It's yours. It's on the blockchain. That's cool.
Right.
I was trying to talk crypto. I don't know anything, but I think it is a
Attach it to a wall in a space. Like, yeah, you
yeah.
own that shit.
you guys got so much. You guys kill it. Because literally, I think, 7 of 15 walls downstairs are covered in art.
Yeah, man, we try to definitely
Shout out
contribute to
Be
the
Good.
art community.
For sure.
I mean, you guys sell spray paint that might, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Definitely.
some people might just attribute to that
there's some
y'all
contribution there
supporting
for
the community,
sure.
but whatever.
Hey, can you talk about like some of the places like we were talking about earlier, like some of the places like this is taking you? You said $16 million mansion.
Seriously, yeah. So, me and my girlfriend actually were just invited out to a mansion in Nashville that was appraised at about $50 million. While we were going through the mansion, we found pictures of the owner of the mansion with George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, the spiky-haired dude from not Hell's Kitchen.
Oh,
Guy Fieri.
Guy
Guy
Fieri.
Fieri,
Guy
yeah.
Fieri.
It was crazy. Like I've gotten to go to so many places that don't expect people like us to come to, and then just be like shown out like, yeah, I'm half a retarded stoner. Cool. Thanks for your house. It was $50 million. Yeah, whatever. Like, cool. Thanks. At the end of the day, that shit's really cool too. You show up looking like a Homer Simpson stoner, and people are not questioning you about it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've
That is pretty fucking cool.
I've had a lot of people bring us to places that were not acceptable for my lifestyle type. But you show up and you learn that there's some people that do this stuff that are
Just like you.
lifestyle type. Exactly.
Right.
They don't care about what we're doing. They just care about
That
them
money.
making it through their day.
Right.
Have you met like a lot of like rappers, a lot of famous people?
Fuck, I'll tell you the worst one. It's super embarrassing too because I just wish it was better. It was Snoop.
No.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Really? Why? What happened?
So, we went to this show, and it was advertised as Snoop Dogg's show. The owner of I'm assuming maybe multi $3.5 million dispensary. Not multi-million, but they make money
Right.
in the town that I grew up in. And they hired Snoop to come to a show. I am sitting 10 feet away from Snoop as he walks onto stage, sitting there thinking, like, man, We're gonna hear all the old classics. It's Snoop DJing his stuff. Let's get it. He goes up there. The first song is Panda. Every other song after them wasn't a single Snoop song. That hurt. That really hurt. I was just sitting there. I was like,
wild.
bro, I love you. I love who you are, and I really wanted to. I came to see you perform. Fucking drop it like it's hot, and
all that
everything
old
with
classic
fucking
shit.
50, and yeah, exactly, and Dr. Dre, and
What's up? Come on, Chronic.
He played that bullshit, right?
I'm not
Come on, dog.
saying that I don't like Snoop anymore, but it hurt. It hurt. I wanted a lot of Snoop, and there was not a lot of Snoop.
That sucks.
Oh man.
I seen some shit like that. I seen him here, and he literally had the Dog Pound with him, and they did not do fucking one Dog Pound song, dog. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Crumb was the hype man, and Daz was the DJ, bro. And I was psyched to see the Dog Pound with Snoop, and they didn't do one song, bro. I swear to God.
I feel like he's learned that you can't hurt your image if you just continue on your path that you're on. Like,
Right.
Jeez.
Love you,
I love
Snoop.
Snoop.
But
Snoop's an uncle to the entire community. But
Snoop
at the end
Loop.
of the day, bro, respect us. Like, we made you.
Yeah.
Even if it's 20 years down the road. Like, come
Do
on.
that classic shit.
Seriously, I really just don't want to have to interact with something like that. And I remember at that party there was some glass artists that made my day. Like, they made it that I didn't remember that as the only thing.
That's tough.
nice.
Shout out to Snoop. Snoop's great.
Damn.
Sucked though. I was like,
Yeah,
man.
I could see how that wouldn't be a fun time.
Nah, I've had way more fun with a bunch of 1,000 follower dick licks that are just ready to party.
Right.
Shout out to my friends. I love you guys. You're dick licks.
Hey, what's kind of like the most extravagant kind of smoking piece or like kind of wild piece? Like I know, like for a couple of parties they have like the tent, and then they have the helmet or like some shit that you just seen that was wild out there.
Helmet level vibes. There was
That's the old school gas mask, right?
Yeah, 100%. My buddy Heady615 has a Sagan Mothership collab. And I think it was sold for around $110,000 originally. It was one of the first pieces to break that barrier.
Goddamn.
So
Shout out.
Yeah, exactly. I've hit that, but at the end of the day, I'm sitting there like, man, like I hit it under restrictions.
I hit it in the morning.
Exactly. I wasn't ready. I would have taken a half gram of my butthole, just see what happens. But you know, I mean, $500,000 piece. These people get pricey, and they don't.
So
That's
don't
wild.
understand.
Not many people could say they've done that.
Right. No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's kind of like the
Not many
craziest
people
homemade thing you've seen that you smoked out of?
There's a great thing to be said about making homemade heady bongs. There is. It just doesn't compute onto other people, but when you go into Dollar Tree, you spend $7 and you come home with a bong. You're sitting there at the end of the night like, fuck yes, I'm so high, I love it,
Killed this.
love it.
Yes.
And then you come down a little bit later, you're like, man, I wasted $75 at Dollar Tree. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. Just do it.
Make a heady. Make your own heady.
Are you like that guy on Half Baked, the MacGyver of smoking?
Not at all, bro. I have no mechanical function in my brain whatsoever. It just kind of all merges together in pictures. So whatever he did, my thing is gonna be half a step back and slightly more brain dead.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
What's the wildest shit you did? One of the guys I work with, he was like, yeah, they do dabs with gravy and shit, like just wild shit.
I wouldn't even say that was the wildest shit. I've put a lot of stuff in rigs. Hot sauce is probably the most memorable. That one's probably went the most viral.
Damn.
At the end of the day, though, you come to come to terms with yourself, and you sit down, you're sitting there like, man, what was the coolest thing I made? The coolest thing I've made is just learning how to edit YouTube videos from YouTube. That's really fucking cool. Like, I didn't have to... I went to school for videography. I went to college for videography and photography and dropped out within a month on both. And I've learned everything I've ever edited on YouTube. Yeah.
Self-taught.
Shout out YouTube University.
Seriously, yeah. You want to put a full course through? It's more a matter of your time and dedication than it is about it being available.
Right, it's there.
Yeah.
Now the info's there.
Sucks though. Holy crap! You're like 17 YouTube videos deep, and you get giraffe killing a python. You gotta click over.
Yeah.
I've watched more giraffes killing pythons than I would like to admit.
Yeah.
You said giraffe killing pythons, huh?
Yeah.
Just Google snake bite videos when you get home. Be on it. It's on it. There's nothing you can do. Like you watch one, you come in on the other one, you're like, oh my god, this dude might die, and then he doesn't. And you're like, all right, let me see the next one. He might die.
He might die. It's on the quest to see someone die. Hey, what made you move to Colorado?
Got a bunch of friends here. Good glass shop, positive vibes. Be
Shout
good,
out.
good marijuana. I don't have to walk more than a block and a half to make it to good glass, good weed, good food.
Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of good food.
I love it.
Yeah, the food's fire.
I love it.
Such good food. And shout out Positive Vibes. Those guys really are amazing, man.
They kill it. They kill
such
it.
a cool squad of people.
They
Everyone
kill
cares.
it by making you feel like you're a part of their family.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. You feel good when you walk in there.
Yeah, 100%.
How'd you meet those guys?
So actually, me and Florida boys, who now works for Positive Vibes, man, this is a good story. Chat from Florida boys.
Yeah,
I don't think you know this, but he probably, I would want to say, came from my channel. He
Like a little spin-off? Or not?
He's like the Stephen Colbert.
kind of, but you gotta like bring in the external audience. So when Chet and me became friends, we hung out a lot in Oregon. They would all come up. We would all hang out. Then when my big breakup happened, Chet was like, "Bro, come out here, come hang out." And we did. That was it. That was 100% it. I came out here, met a bunch of people that I was really cool with filming with, and that kind of turned into the next thing. And then from there, the next thing, and then from there, the next thing. So
Just kind of snowballed.
exactly. Shout out to Positive Vibes. Shout out to Florida boys. Shout out to everybody that makes that shop what it is, because that's... If I gotta go homeless, I'm gonna go homeless in the basement of their shop.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's gonna be fun.
Honestly, I feel like I could put a... Oh, yeah, you got room for a inflatable mattress in here.
Yeah,
I feel like I got a
That turns
secondary.
into a bed, actually.
Got a secondary unlock.
That couch turns into a bed, actually. It'll be fine.
Wasn't expecting that nice, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it's gonna have to do.
The poo stands will definitely gonna be homely.
Hey, do you prefer
Yeah, watch out with the poo stains, though.
Do you prefer the herb or dabs?
I actually prefer herb. I've been pretty much castrated by the entire community to only smoke dabs, but I love flower.
Do you like joints? You like blunts? Bombs?
Blunts over joints, pipe rips over blunts, just because I feel like if you hit it with a tiny bit of fire in a pipe, you get a little bit more flavor.
True that.
Blunts, they last forever. If you're doing something cognitive and
Strenuous?
thank you. Definitely blunts.
Right.
Definitely blunts.
Concerts, definitely blunts.
Yeah. Second you start hitting joints, you gotta like keep them.
Right.
Hey, bro.
Keep it going.
How's it? Blunts though,
stay going.
These fuckers
They
stay
can
lit.
stay lit.
Do you remember the first time you smoked weed?
I do. I actually had a not ex, but a very good close friend still. He brought me out to this park. We might have been like 10 years old. We smoked these 2 joints together, and we were like, "Oh man, this is dumb. None of us understand anything. I don't get why we're doing this." We watched the videos back the next morning. And it's literally us sitting over a park bench talking to the park bench like, "No, fuck you, bro. What are you fucking doing? No, we gotta get back. We gotta go back."
Arguing with the park bench.
Arguing with the park bench. It's 2 14-year-old teenage dudes yelling at a park bench, and there's not much credibility to be sucked from that. Like, even if you were to be credible, it's not good. It's not good at all.
Right.
Were you guys doing this shit in high school? Making videos and putting them up, or no?
I actually wasn't. I started doing this when I was 20 years old. Okay. I had been 3 years past high school. Oh, God. I think what had happened was the original smoke with my friend. I think that's where I smoked weed for the first time. Okay. He ends up going off to the Air Force.
Oh shit.
So I'm kind of sitting there stuck back on my own in a alternative high school. Not the one that he went to.
Yeah, they were putting people in the Air Force.
Oh man, bro, it was brutal. I vaguely got away from that. My biggest gracias was my parents paying for the attorney that got me out of the. It was over a pound over state lines intent to distribute.
Back then, they was trying to get you.
Yeah, 2012.
Damn.
Yeah. So, what had happened was I went to prison-ish. I didn't go to county. I went to county prison. So I had nobody with me. I was kind of locked in the room by myself. And then I went to trial for one of them. And the jury basically was like, we don't like this. This doesn't seem good.
Like when you say that in a good way or in a bad way, like they're trying to get you, or they're like, this is stupid.
Very bad way.
Oh, like
I had paid $147,000. I hadn't. My parents had $147,000 for the attorney. At the time, it was very, very worth it because you can't look me up. He got me off the internet, and that was cool. I was very, very okay with that. Then 5 years later, and I was like, you can look me up on the internet if you just add these 2 words. He was like, not my problem. Fuck. That shit sucks so much. Or your attorney literally looks back at you and it's like, hey, bro, have fun.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's how they do, though. Times are hard.
The public defenders are brutal. I mean, some of them are cool and some of them will actually fight for you, but if you have to bail in on that,
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. That shit sucks. There was some people over in Positive Vibes the other day. I walked up to them and they were all hitting glass. It's like, oh my god, you guys are so cool. Where are you from? From Salt Lake, Utah. I was like, that's cool-ish. Yeah. So you're gonna go to jail when you get back, but cool. I went to treatment there.
Oh shit.
These guys look at me and they go, oh, where did you go to treatment? I said, Draper? One of the dudes literally goes back and he pulls me off to the side and he goes, were you 2013? I was like, yeah, bro, that shows me. Dude sends me a picture of him and his family. And then the next day sends me a picture of him hanging himself.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was fucked. Super great experience until this autistic kid hung himself. And then I was kind of sitting there like, not great. Memories are not great. I don't particularly like this. My mom called me. My mom was like, "Oh, do you know this dude killed himself?" I was like, wasn't good friends with him, but thanks. I might now too. Honestly, yeah, we're just going down that.
Yeah. Fuck.
But do you know where Draper, Utah is? 20 minutes from SLC. 20 minutes from Park City. An hour from Zion. An hour from all the big parks in
National
Utah.
parks, yeah.
I got to see all those in treatment. Like, literally, while I was going through sexual abuse treatment, I'm going through all these parks like,
Damn.
wow, this is so cool. We had this one night we were driving back from Arches to Draper, and it starts hailing. They pulled the truck over on the side of the road, and we're fucking 13. There's nobody in the truck that's over 14. They pulled the truck over, and we all started getting out, thinking that we've gotten to where we've gotten to. First dude puts his leg out and gets struck by a golf ball in the leg. Runs back inside. Fuck. Gets back inside. My goddamn weekend staff look at him and they're like, "Hey man, that hurt?"
Oh, fuck.
He goes, "Fuck yeah, it hurt, man. That thing brutal." Alright, round 2. They send him right back out. We're all sitting there like,
Shit.
"Dude, this dude's gonna die. This is not cool. We're in treatment. We can't say anything."
Holy shit. That's crazy.
He ended up getting 2 concussions. Back of the head, one over here, one over here. Sued the treatment company for like $145,000. One.
Damn.
I'm sitting there like, man, I went through this whole shit. I got nothing.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey, being that you're like really big like on social media, I bet you, like you said, you kind of have people trying to get at you all the time.
Fuck.
Like, how many DMs do you get a day? Is it like something ridiculous, or is it just like?
I'd assume about 50 to 100.
Damn.
I also I have big mental health issues with that. When I have to respond to somebody talking to me about how my life is going and they're telling me about that, that's brutal.
That is like the evil side of the internet.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. You don't understand it until you're literally trying your hardest and somebody's like, "Oh, you could do this, this, and this better." It's like, yeah, I could, but
Yeah.
trying my hardest at this point. I don't really understand.
is
Why
there
aren't you
points?
doing it?
Is there points where you don't even read your DMs?
I haven't for the past 5 years.
Just kind of got to that
brutal.
point.
They're
Yeah.
fucking brutal. I'll tell you guys, there's nothing worse than waking up feeling like you're gonna kill it, and then somebody telling you should kill yourself, and you just have that thought in the back. I'm not saying I'm suicidal, but
Right, but
that thought
still,
in the back of your head where you literally wake up and that's the hit in the first
you
thing in the
see.
morning. That sucks. That fucking sucks. Like, you kind of gotta sit there and work yourself through it and be like, okay, no, I did build this, I did do this, I did all of this, but one fucking dumbass piece of shit rat can just come in
ruin.
and be, yeah, exactly, ruin it.
Yeah, you can't
I
let
hate
that
it.
happen.
I hate it. Yeah, I've basically learned at this point, it's better to not answer messages in case you don't come across that one That one will ruin my day. 10 nice messages won't stack up to that one. That one
can't make it
message.
better.
Nope, it can't.
Yeah, right.
I hate it. I hate it too because people do put a lot of time and effort into saying thank you. I can't look at it though because what if the next message is kill yourself?
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's not just like you're whack or you suck. It's like some different level shit like that.
It really is. I've had some pretty serious messages telling me like in depth why what I do is pointless and why I should kill myself. The one thing that keeps me going is the people that are like, hey man, I was going through an anxiety bout and your shit helped me out of it.
Yeah, your videos help
If nobody says that to me, I have no reason to make videos. But if somebody says that to me, like I have every reason to make videos always. Even if it's just a minute and a half, if it's saving this kid's life, I don't care if it's between the 115,000 subs I have on YouTube. As long as it's speaking to that one person, that's what matters. Yeah. That's always what matters.
Right.
Like those people are the people that have taken the time to get to know me, get to know my channel, and get to know what I do. Those people are the people that deserve to get to go behind the scenes. And bro, this shit sucks. There's nobody out here looking out for us. There's nobody. I have made $3,000 off of YouTube in 10 years. Yeah, there's artists out there that have made $10 million off of YouTube in
this year. Yeah.
I can't make that money because what I do is cannabis related, and I hope one day that's gone. That stigma needs to be gone.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, and that stigma needs to be taken, shot out the window, and we need to be allowed to make money on the CBD content that YouTube is promoting.
Right.
And then, it's ridiculous.
What were you saying that we need to do? All these people that are in these spots of authority that are, I don't want to say potheads, but, believe in cannabis.
I'd like to say to every single person out there that does what I do, I'd like to say to them, do not stop. Never, ever stop. Just keep going. There is going to be a day CBD content is monetizable on YouTube. We're going to be millionaires because we were the pioneers. We are the ones who fought through this. The fucking deletions, the YouTube, the Instagram deletions. We're the ones who fought through all this fucking shit. And we got to the end goal and we've made it. And one day I pray to God that is what happens because Silence Hippie, Mac Dizzle, Aaron, Harry Dabs, Custom Grow. There are so many people out here that have fucking killed it. They have fucking killed it on YouTube, and we just get shat on every single time we kill it, and that's unacceptable. We are a force in this world that knows what we are doing. We support cannabis because it supports the people that cannot get the medication that they deserve. This is a big fucking issue. We need to be heard, and we are being silenced over and over and over again on every single platform. And that's why I appreciate you guys letting me hear.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate this. Like, it's literally, I love what I do, but I hate it at the same time. It's such a big part of the cannabis industry, but we are allowed so little gratification on what we do, and that fucking sucks. You work your whole life, and you get nothing. You get nothing. Right. This YouTube tells you get nothing. You get no monetization from this. Patreon, hey, they come over here, they give you your money, cool. We get nothing on TikTok. We get deleted instantaneously. Instagram, Facebook, bullshit. My Facebook, everything's gone. Yep. Everything's fucking gone. And it's fucking bullshit.
I'm afraid to get anything.
100%. There's no reason. There's no reason to fucking do what I do because you're going to get deleted. You're going to get fucking shat on by the censorship.
All the cannabis, all the cannabis content creators and all the people who really put stuff out that might be banned or illegal or whatever need to come together and make like a, make it 21 and up shit that it don't matter none of that shit where everybody can, like an Instagram, some platform. Where we
there needs to be a billionaire that comes up to stand and says, hey,
buy a server.
Guys got money.
Yep. That's what
We've
it's
tried. We've been hit. We need that person to say, we've got money. Here you go.
Dr. Dre.
That's it.
I mean, honestly, keep it real. If he wanted to turn his $1 billion, he could turn that shit into fucking $100 billion by backing that shit up and being the movement. Because money talks. You got $1 billion, you can make fucking shit happen like that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He's great. Mike Tyson? No, sorry. Not he's great, but Mike Tyson has been a influencing force in the industry, and he has done insane things for us. Whatever he's doing,
He's a beast.
oh my god.
Everyone needs to follow.
Yeah, 100%.
All the rappers, all the people.
Method Man too, yeah.
Let me just go through here. Tyson, Kim Jong, Asian doctor. Let's just go through the whole fucking Pineapple Express and Super Bad cast.
Yeah.
Every single one of you deserves to be acknowledged by this part of the community because can you imagine being
to
Seth
the mainstream,
Rogen?
like being like, yeah, that's what we are. We're potheads.
100%. That's all we are, bro.
What's up?
I would love the opportunity to sit down with Seth Rogen and just smoke. There's nothing between. It's just smoke. Hey, let's just chill and talk about stuff. I feel like that's what the cannabis industry has led us to. Let's all just be friends. That's what I love about your dispensary too. Is it's a community gathering spot. Hey, we want the same terps. You want to smoke the GMO? I smoke. Let's go to Be Good. That's the fucking way to go. And the fact that you guys do this is awesome.
Yeah, that's a
It's
lot.
fucking awesome. I love it, and I appreciate what y'all do, and thank you for having me.
No, man, thank you.
Yeah, no, definitely appreciate you coming, man.
Appreciate
you, know
you
what I mean?
guys. No,
Super
this
dope.
is I appreciate it. I appreciate it just to be allowed to sit as myself and talk as myself.
Yeah, man, anytime.
Appreciate
We're
it.
definitely gonna have to have you back. Shit.
Fuck yeah, let's go. We gotta fire. Yep, fire this one.
Fire it up. Fire it up.
It's gonna be a 3-way. I'm gonna
Y'all take the last bit.
triple hose in this.
Those dabs be fucking you up. You be fucking with the dabs, one? Do you?
Oh, we got a 3-way. Let's go.
It's the chronic. Doom, 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 doom.
There's a tool right there, though.
Yeah, I got it, bro. I clicked.
You don't need a stinking tool. He uses everything. No. Oh, you were really trying to use the ballpoint pen, right? We're about to go live right now.
Send it live.
Oh, I'm just-
live.
I'm just-
Live.
I'm
Live.
just-
Live. Live.
I'm just
Recording.
Yeah, let's
We're
go.
recording.
Recording. I'm saying it should go live on Instagram.
Pussy. You can't have that.
God damn. It smells like straight gas.
Damn.
That shit's epic.
Whew.
Need a little more heat in here. That's not great. Oh yeah, let's go.
That was a hit for that ass right there.
Oh shit.
Mattias.
Oh god, there's so much of it. It's so thick and viscous. Oh fuck it, we got a cap.
Hot rail. Ooh, I don't
Hey, I haven't done a hot rail since 2015.
Ooh,
Damn. He ain't playing.
that was epic. my god, that was insane.
I came a lot.
Came all over the place.
Came a lot.
Splash.
Splot.
He said splat.
God, that thing hits fire.
That shit is amazing.
Damn. There you have it. He ain't playing. Hey, what's your YouTube channel?
Sick.
High as a motherfucker. What's your YouTube channel?
Where can they find you at?
Fuck, I don't know if I want to give that one out in case the other one comes
Top
back.
secret.
Right, I feel you.
Le-
We'll put it in the comments.
cut
or-
it again. Cut it again. Matthias. Oh wow, that was bad. Matthias 710 WRX. It was good before I slurred that one out. Promise you guys, there's good stuff over there. It's all porn.
Mostly porn.
A lot of good stuff. Hell yeah.
You guys are amazing.
I'm high as fuck. I know you're high as fuck, shit. Can I say things? Hell
Oh
yeah.
man, I appreciate you.
Yeah,
That
appreciate
was
you,
fucking
bro.
awesome, bro.
For sure,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you
Oh,
very
that
much.
was fucking.
For
That was
coming
awesome.
by.
I gotta get a. I
You got any
got
like
a
little,
cameraman
you got like little
here.
any final thoughts or anything before you leave?
Got it. Good. We
Take a
good.
pic.
We good. Do the Tina Belcher here.
Epic. That's the first time that's ever happened here.
Hey, it was the first time everything was that was the night.
Hell yeah.
That was a fucking night.
There you go.
Guys might want to clean up this chair.
Well, there you have it. Fucking Mattias.
Yo, thank you.
Sure ain't good, bro.
Be good.
Be good. JoeThunder, Elvis, and Juan. Man, there you go.
Signing
Wait
out.
till you see the video.
Yo.
Y'all won't be. Y'all, wait till y'all see the video.
A giant thunder in my pants.
Peace.
Peace.